Another beautiful cloudy morning. Must mean we're getting ready to go do some canyoneering. So this morning we're doing a canyoneering route called Half Dilly. So we're starting at Fake Canyon Trailhead and we're going to be climbing up Bear Mountain a little bit and then staying in the lower section of Dillinger Canyon off of Bear and rappelling down that way into Fake Canyon. Rained last night, little monsoon action, so hopefully we get some water in our water course rappelling today. Excited to get out again, and here we go. Well, we didn't use Fake Canyon Trail for very long. A few steps and we're off trail, heading toward the Fake Canyon Overlook, which I've never been up to, so it's gonna be awesome.
Rock!
Raining rocks. It's getting steep. All right, well, after about an hour of hiking, here we are at the first rappel of Half Dilly. And the rains last night left some water. It's not flowing. We're not gonna get waterfalls, but we'll get some nice reflections and a few drops here and there. But beautiful morning, it's so quiet, not a breeze. Before we rappel down Half Dilly, Eric says it's worth checking out. Put our packs down. We're gonna climb over to the Fake Canyon Overlook and see how good the views are. Well, even if you weren't canyoneering, it would be worth coming up here just for the view. This is the most spectacular view of Fake Canyon that I've seen. This is where, if you want an amazing view of Fay, looking down to Fake Canyon, unbelievable. And I always tell people, if you want a quick little hike, Fay is just loaded with things to explore, go off trail, Fake Canyon Arch, there's ruins all over. Awesome. Eric says there's another little surprise.
I don't know if we can get there from here, but we're gonna try.
A little ledge action.
I've never been from this side. Yeah, let's go, dude.
Secret little area over here.
I don't think we can keep going this way, so to get to what I want to show you, we're gonna have to go back around and drop in, but we're gonna come across the same ledge.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy there, huh? That's awkward as hell.
Sweet, I sketched Cody out. I've been trying to do that shit for a while now.
Eric was just trying to see what it takes to sketch me out. And little ledges like that where my shoulders get caught on the wall that's sticking out, gosh. That gets...
All right, let's go. But look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, there's an old whiskey still here, and they used to hide up here and make their booze. Here you go, sir. Yeah, you got the old rings for the barrels and stuff here. Really neat. We try not to like move this stuff around, but I think to touch it and put it right back is okay. Old tarp. You know, they were actually cooking. Like, look, this was like a little stack for cooking with. So, pretty darn neat. And you can see where we got clipped out over there, but walking this ledge too is not as cool as your death ledge, Cody, but it's pretty neat. And I think even the most sketchiest of down climbers wouldn't try to get across that thing.
What about climbing up and around though? Is that a, no?
We could probably get out this way though.
That would be awesome. I think we should try.
All right, she goes. All right, Cody, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna practice low impact standards using something called the fiddle stick and the rope. There's already an anchor in place, so we can place our fiddle stick through the anchor, or we can just wrap it around the tree. But this little device is made so that you don't have to leave anything behind. Because this is a trade route, we'll still leave the anchor here for other canyoneers because it's a safe and responsible thing to do. But I'm gonna teach you how to be a low impact canyoneer. Okay, so we feed the rope through the rapide. I like to have the rappel on the right side, so I feed it through from the right side. And then when we get to a point where the rope is free of an obstruction, we do a stone knot. And this is achieved by taking an overhand, making a lowercase b, flipping it up. It's an upward stone knot. And then we'll insert the fiddle stick on the left side, so it's on our non-break hand side. A lot of times I like to keep control of this, keep it close to me, but if there's a place out of the way of the rappel, we could get it safely on the ground ahead of time, as long as there's no wind. Cool.
Right here at the third rappel. First two rappels are a little shorter. So this one is a 100-footer. A little overhang with a free hang. So let's go. All right, after that rappel, we're headed over to the biggest rappel of the route and the biggest rappel that I've ever done. Okay, so it's 170 feet total and 140 till your feet hit the ground on the first ledge. So this is a good one. Yew! Overhang here. Sweet. Right. Off rope. Well, at least you can hear me.
Yeah, no problem. On rope, Cody.
Heard. All right, I just want to say that was my longest rappel and also my favorite so far. Man, 140-foot free hang rappel. I just wanted to stay hanging up there. It was so fun.
1, 2, 3. You just rappelled off a piece of plastic, bro.
That little piece of plastic is what kept us from dying. Fiddlestick. Gotta love them. All right, now we're just gonna hike out of Half Dilly and get down to the bottom of Fake Canyon and hike out of here. But that was a great route. 4.5 stars out of 5. The last rappel was one of the best rappels I've ever done. Well, it was the best rappel. 140-foot free hang. Just can't say it enough how fun it is. Oh God. Fake Canyon isn't one of the biggest canyons around, but it sure is one of the most beautiful in Sedona. All right, well, that was Half Dilly. Hope you enjoyed the video. Amazing views, beautiful place to hike. Even better to go canyoneering. But I hope you loved the video. Subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss the next adventure, but we'll see you there.